What did you think when Max Caster tweeted that he doesn't want you? We don't want him, he said.
Oh, wow. So, I guess my first thought was, who is this? I really don't know him. I have nothing against him. As far as I know, I've never met him. I was more shocked that he would say something like that. And again, I don't know him. I don't have a relationship with him.
The way he explained it to me was, I don't want somebody else taking my spot or taking a spot which I could have. And I said, well, what if someone else coming in brings new fans in? What if people who weren't watching the product now are watching because someone like Shelton comes in? Right. Now they become a fan of you. And he was just like, I don't see it that way. And he's just like, it's a spot that somebody else would be taking that I could have.
Right. So to that, I would say, one, you're already on the roster. And whatever you're doing there, if you're not happy, then you need to change that. I'm still on the outside. At this point, I'm really no threat to you. But if I were to come in, someone with my name, you're looking at me as a threat. I'm looking rather than an asset.
Yeah.
Because one, if I were to say go to AEW or any company, to me, my job there is to, again, bring more fans, put more eyes on you. And my thing is, I want to work with these people. So, at this stage in my career, I want to help other talent. So if you're looking at this as, oh, you're stealing my spot. Well, first of all, if I can steal it, it wasn't your spot. Like, I can't take Roman Reigns' spot. I can't take Swerve's spot. I can't take anyone's spot. However, you can lose your spot. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, you can't have something that wasn't meant for you.
Right. Mm-hmm. So if I come there, if I were to come there or anywhere, there's a reason I'm being brought in. And I would think it's to help grow the company and help bring more eyes there. So if anything, you would think you would welcome in new talent, or even, I shouldn't say new talent. You should welcome in old established talent, because that gives you another opportunity to work with someone who can elevate you so that spot that you're so afraid of losing, it helps you secure it, because now you're working with people who elevate your game. You're working with people with experience. You're working with people who fans know and will tune in to watch, because I don't know anyone running around with Max Caster merch. I don't know anyone. He's not a household name. He's, and
there's a lot of Scissor Me shirts. There are a lot of Scissor Me shirts.
Yeah. So maybe I'm from the wrong generation, but scissoring is, I have a very different idea of what that means. But no, like and again, maybe he was in character. I mean, I don't know. There's a million different ways. For me, it's really, kid, I've been around for 25 years. You know what I mean? Like, if you're worried about your spot, then if you're worried about your spot being taken by me, someone who's been around for 25 years, and chances are, if I came there, I probably wouldn't be there very long. How old is he? Like, bro, you've got years more to develop. If anything, I come in, help you, give you a piece of knowledge, and move on, whether you want it or not. But if you're so worried about your spot, I don't really think I'm that big of a threat to you. There's tons of people coming in there all the time.
And I don't think it was directly at you. It was just like, hey, maybe Shelton should go to AEW is what a fan tweeted, right? And you commented on that. And then I think for him, it was just like, we don't want another person taking my potential spot. But here's the thing. Shelton Benjamin doesn't put on bad matches. I can't name one. I can't name one.
I tried not to.
Can you name a bad Shelton Benjamin match? I thought so. You can't. You can't. Because there's never happened.
Well,
no.
Hold on. I should say that I can't think of a bad performance on my part. I can think of bad matches, but they weren't necessarily because of me.
But you elevate everybody that you're in the ring with.
I try to.
So if they're not that great, they will rise to your level rather than you falling to theirs.
Right.
And then when you get, when you're in the ring with someone like a Shawn Michaels, it's like, oh my goodness.
Like I'm sitting under the learning tree myself.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's just, I just feel like it boils down to age / maturity. When you really understand how this business works, that to me sounds like something I would have said while I was still in OVW and really didn't understand the wrestling business, because I didn't understand the wrestling business till 5 years in with WWE. That's when I started really getting a hint, because that's when, the honeymoon stage is really over and you really start to see what this business is really like.
Yeah.
So I just don't think he's been there yet. I wish him nothing but success. Don't get me wrong. Like, despite the comment, despite like the jab, like that,
Russian.
bro, like I said to him, oh, you're cute.